Now we are going to discuss how can we say that real numbers are existing in complex numbers. So we are going to discuss R as a real number system as a subset of complex number system. We have real number system in the form of a single number that is denoted by A, B, C or D. There where A, B, C, D are complex C, D are natural number, integer, rational or irrational. So and we can convert these real numbers into complex number by writing as follows. That is, if we have A, it can be written as A, 0. That is ordered pair A, 0. So, by introducing A with 0 number in ordered pair, change A into complex number form. So as A belong to real number and it convert into A belong to complex number, then we can say that R is a subset of complex number. That is, if natural number is a subset of Z, as we know that integers are the subset of rational number and rational number are the subset of real number. Therefore, these all are the subset of complex number because real number is a subset of complex number. So, every number can be written as a complex number. So this was all about how can we write a real number into a complex number, and it also follows the property of addition, subtraction and multiplication. For example, if we have two real numbers which are converted into complex numbers such that then their addition can be done in the form that is A plus B, 0. That is again a complex number. So, all the laws of complex number, that is addition, multiplication, equalities also hold when we convert a real number into a complex number. So, every real number can be converted into a complex number by introducing 0. Now, we will represent that is representation of a complex number in the form A plus iota V, that is a journal form to represent a complex number. So, what is meant by iota? We will discuss in detail and how it is introduced. So, as we can write, a real number A in the form A, 0 by converting A into complex number, then we are able to represent a complex number A, B in another form. For this, we introduce a complex number zero, 1 and denoted this special complex number by iota. Therefore, iota is equal to 0, 1. So, we are taking the product of iota with iota, that is iota square, that is 0, 1 into 0, 1. It gives AC minus BD, AD 0 into 1 plus B into C, that is again 0. So we get minus 1 into 0 as ordered pair, that is A, 0 form. So we can write iota square as single variable minus 1. So value of iota square is minus 1. Euler, the mathematician, was first person to introduce this special complex number iota, that is 0, 1, satisfying iota square is equal to minus 1. That is iota is equal to under root minus 1 is called imaginary number. So, we can write A, B ordered pair as, if we see A, 0 plus 0, B. And this is further subdivided as, to introduce iota, if we write here 0, 1 and we multiply it with B, 0, that is here we can see that if we multiply 0, 1 into B, 0, we will get AC minus BD, that is A into C and B into D, 1 into 0, and A into D, 0 into 0, and B into 1, that is B, adding, we get 0, B. So the product of 0 into 1 ordered pair with the product of B, 0 ordered pair, we get 0, B, that is replaced by 0, 1 product with B, 0. So, as 0, 1 number is introducing as iota. So it can be written as a comma 0 as a plus iota and b comma 0 as b. So we are able to convert a comma b ordered pair in the form of a plus iota b. That is our complex number. So complex number can be written as a plus iota b, where a is the real part of complex number that is noted by z, and b is the imaginary part of z as it is related with iota. So a part which is introduced with the help of iota, that is called imaginary part. So a complex number can be written as z is equal to a plus iota b or a comma b, where iota is the imaginary number and whose value is iota raised to power iota square. Iota is equal to under root minus 1, satisfying iota square is equal to minus 1. That is, now we can write here also what is meant by purely imaginary number and purely complex real number. So we will discuss here first of all purely imaginary number. That is, if real part of z is 0, that is a is equal to 0, then z become a plus iota b is equal to 0 plus iota b. That is only having imaginary part. So when real part is 0, the number is a purely imaginary number. And what is meant by purely real number? If imaginary part of z is 0, that is b is equal to 0, then z is equal to a plus iota b becomes a plus iota 0, that is z is equal to a. That is only real part exists here. So this is called purely real number. Now here we see that in the end a complex number z can be written as a plus iota b with iota square is equal to minus 1 with a and b real parts, real numbers, not real parts. A is real part of z and b is imaginary part of z. If a is 0, then it is purely imaginary number, and if b is 0, then it is purely real number. So it was all about the complex number, how they can be represented.